Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you some things that you can do with the Echo Show, so stay tuned. Welcome back everyone. If you are new to this channel, I do a wide variety of tech reviews and giveaways, so consider subscribing. In fact, I am in the middle of a Arlo Ultra giveaway right now, so I will link that video above. The giveaway does end on June 30th, so check that video out and follow the instructions to enter that giveaway. So for those of you who watched my last video, I talked about 5 ideas to get your fathers for Father's Day. I realized that I had all of the items except for one, and that was the Echo Show. So I decided to pick one up, and now I'm gonna show you guys some cool things that you can do with this guy. All right, so here it is, the Echo Show. Packaging was very simple. It's essentially this and a power cable. That's all that comes with it. So not a whole lot for unboxing here, but if we take a look at the back, we can see that it's got the nice cloth finish. We've got some buttons on the top. We've got volume up, volume down, and then the mute button. And then if we look on the front here, we can see the camera and then the microphones. So this is when you're going to talk to it. We've got microphones here and then also 4 microphones on the top for this guy. Hands down, the biggest improvement with this thing from version 1 is the audio. So music on this sounds absolutely incredible. I've watched several videos already on this thing, and I've noticed that everyone who shows a demo comparing first generation show and then this generation show, you can't really tell in a video. I don't know if just the mics aren't that great or whatever, but the bass and the audio on this thing is just uncomparable to anything else that I've seen out there. If you're an audio person and you're looking for great audio, this is a must-have. This is really good right here. I do like the audio on this guy. It also has a built-in smart hub. So if you do have smart devices, if you want to connect light bulbs and switches and things like that, and you don't want to do a SmartThings hub or the Apple HomeKit or Wink hub or any kind of external hub, this one has a smart home hub built into it. So that is a cool feature of this one right here. And with the smart home hub, you can only connect Zigbee devices to this. So keep that in mind. If you're buying devices, they have to be Zigbee, not Z-Wave. This does also have Bluetooth, so you can connect external Bluetooth devices to this guy too. So to give you guys a demo of the audio, I think I have a pretty good audio setup here, so we'll test that out. Also, I renamed my device Computer, so that way it won't mess up with you guys. Computer, play royalty-free music.
Shuffling songs by Royalty Free Music Club on Amazon Music.
Computer, next. Computer, next. Computer, next. Computer, next. All right, this is better. This is a little bassy. All right, so there's a demo of the music. I'm really surprised with it that even though the music can be very loud, it responds relatively well to its wake word. So I would assume with the music as loud as I've gotten it, that you may have to scream at this thing for it to hear you, but it picks up pretty well. So I'm impressed with that. All right, next up we have something that is near and dear to my heart because it involves security cameras, but you can display your security cameras on this device. Computer, show me the Ring front door.
Okay.
All right, and then we have the front door. Computer, show me the Arlo front door.
Okay.
And here we have a top-down view of the Arlo front door. All right, so another cool thing on here is that you can use this in the kitchen for setting timers, setting alarms, looking up recipes. And this can be pretty handy if your hands are dirty and you don't want to touch the screen or flip through a recipe book or anything like that. So let's try it out. Computer, show me recipes for beef Wellington.
Okay, for beef Wellington, here's a few recipes.
And there you go. So we have all these options here. You can flip through those and pick those. It has different times. And we'll just select the first one here. Gives you the source of which one it's coming from. And we've got a picture of it. You can start the recipe. And you can also click add these items to your shopping cart. So if you're missing something, you can also do that. Computer, set a 1-minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
All right, and if we do the drop down here, we can go to the home screen, and up in the corner here, it shows our timer. Computer, set a 2-minute timer.
Second timer, 2 minutes, starting now.
And this will bring up both of our timers here. Computer, cancel all timers.
Canceling all your timers.
All right, another way you can use this is as a digital picture frame. Let me show you guys what I mean by that. Right now you can see it's just kind of plain background here, nothing too fancy. But if we jump into the settings up here, I'm gonna go to home screen, background. I'm gonna say use Amazon Photos. So this is gonna take photos from my Amazon photo library, which is a free storage if you have an Amazon Prime account. So I created one for the Echo Show here. We're gonna go back. Now it has different digital photos that I've added to this that will just kind of scroll through, which is pretty cool to see. This way you don't have to also purchase an additional digital picture frame. It's kind of just built into this one, which is nice. All right, so another thing that this can do is it can scan items and show you its availability on Amazon so you can purchase it. So if you say, computer, scan.
Okay.
All right, let's take this jar of peanut butter and see what it does here.
Showing the top results. Skippy Extra Crunchy Peanut Butter Super Chunk 2-pack, 48 ounces each. Look,
Super chunk.
It's $12.62 and
Okay,
more.
okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry, something went wrong. Please try again.
Computer, scan.
Sure.
Sure.
Showing the top results. Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Endurance Formula, Orange, 24-ounce bottles, 12 count. It's $23.88 and more. I'm sorry, something went wrong. Please try again.
I don't know why it always says that. It always says something went wrong on this. So one thing that I noticed is that with these barcodes, if I try to scan it going up and down like this on the screen, it would always come back and say it can't find it. So if you're trying to scan something, always make sure it's turned on the side so it can read the barcode that way. Just a little tip that I found out while trying to do this because it was getting very frustrating. Luckily, I turned it to the side and that seemed to work. So the next thing that we're gonna be talking about is video, and that to me was the biggest draw to this thing. The thought was it would be nice to maybe in the morning watch a little bit something that's a little more personal right in front of you instead of a TV that's blaring across the room while I'm eating breakfast. So one thing about the video though is that as of right now, it only supports Prime Video and Hulu, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it doesn't have Netflix. You would think Netflix is probably the #1 thing that they would add, but it doesn't. It has Hulu. I don't even have a Hulu account. So that's gonna be kind of weird, but let's test out the Prime Video. Computer, show Prime Video.
Here's Prime Video.
All right, so we got Prime Video loaded up. You can select on the different categories here. Let's see, Amazon Originals. All right, so here are all the different shows on here. I don't know, some of these are good, some of them are not. At least it gives you the option to kind of scroll through and pick something. And you know what, for the sake of the video, I believe that there is a Hulu 30-day trial, so let's test that out right now. Computer, load Hulu.
Here's Hulu.
Okay, so I did sign up for the 30-day trial to play around with this thing. All right, let's take a look to see what's on here. Let's do popular TV. We can kind of scroll through here to watch some different things. Ooh, Seinfeld. It is kind of slow. I mean, you click something, you're not sure if you clicked it or not. There we go, finally loaded up.
This is all about, do you know why we're here? To be out. This is out.
Still love this show.
2 hours later.
Well, that was a super unproductive time. Maybe I shouldn't have signed up for Hulu. I like that. That was nice. And I don't know if it's nice as in it makes me like the show more or it makes me like Hulu more. I used to have Hulu back when it used to be free 10 years ago, whenever that was. And when they started paying, I said, forget it, but I kind of miss it. I kind of want it again. I'm going to enjoy this 30-day trial and see what's going on. If you guys did watch that Father's Day video, you probably know that I bought a brand new 4K TV. I'm excited to see Hulu on that guy. So stay tuned for that video. That will be coming up. The goal is that I wanted to finish this video before I even unbox that guy, because I knew once I unboxed that TV, I'm not doing anything else. So I now really like this. I now really like this guy. One other thing that this guy does is that it does make video phone calls. So if you have another device, you can connect it to that device in your house and do either drop-ins or video calls. And I read that you can use Skype on here. Computer, load Skype.
Sorry, to make calls on Skype, please link your account under communication settings in the Alexa app.
All right, so I guess you need to link your communication settings to your Skype account, which I don't have, so I am not going to show you guys that, but it is capable of that. I will say that the experience with this thing, the software, or I guess I'll say the dashboard, could use a lot of work in my opinion. I wish that I could tap this and bring up apps and be able to select different apps and just do what I want to do. It seems that they're really trying to push you towards voice control on this thing, which sometimes I don't want voice control. I wish I could maybe just swipe up, bring up my frequently used apps, or just apps that I want to select, whether that be Prime Video, Hulu, Photos, whatever that is. I wish that it was better used that way. Also wanted to show you guys one thing before we go, and this is probably the most important thing, is you swipe down and you have all of these options up here. So you have home, which just brings you to the home page. We've got alarms, lights, routines, and then your settings. But if you look at lights and more, it kind of shows you the different rooms, but all I really can control in this thing are lights and maybe some automated switches. So as far as using it as a home hub, it's just okay. It's not that great. I would definitely recommend using something like SmartThings if you want to get a lot more control out of your stuff. If you're just looking for something simple, then this is perfect. This will at least get you by. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.